Hey guys, it's Camilla. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'm going to be flying out to LA to visit my friend Cleo, who just moved there a couple of months ago. But before that, I'm going to be going to a Fred again concert and also going to be hosting my friend Kevin's birthday party, all before heading over to the airport. So I'll be taking you guys along with me on that, as well as my entire trip in LA. So I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. After shoving all of my clothes and all of my shoes into my suitcase, I went down to the Forest Hill Stadium to meet up with some of my high school friends and one of my college friends to watch a Fred again concert. The concert was so amazing and I love Fred again so much. I hope I can see him again in concert soon. Immediately after the concert, I came up from Queens back to my apartment in downtown Manhattan to set up for Kevin's birthday party. Happy birthday to you! Originally, Kevin was going to host his party at his apartment and in his little outdoor area, but it rained that evening, so he asked if I could host it for him. So a bunch of our college friends and his work friends stopped by, and it was such a fun, wholesome time. At around 1 a.m.-ish, we went to the East Village and stopped by this bar called Dream Baby, which honestly is very much like a frat basement, but I've had a couple of fun nights there, so I am a fan. Unpopular opinion. We ended up wrapping up the night at around 3:30-ish and stopped for food, and I came back home quickly to pick up my luggage and hop into an Uber to go to JFK. The flight was around 5-ish hours, 5.5-ish hours, and I tried to get as much sleep as possible. By the time I landed with the time difference and everything, it was around 9 a.m. So I went straight to my friend Cleo's apartment, took a quick shower, changed, and then we headed over to this cute little street market in Mira Vista. We also stopped by Erewhon, and of course, I had to try the Hailey Bieber smoothie and that kale salad that Emma Chamberlain talks about in her vlogs. Honestly, it was kind of mid, but I had to try it because I was in LA. Later that day, Cleo and two of her other college friends, John and Andrew, went to their beach volleyball game, and I met up with them afterwards to grab dinner. The next day, Cleo and I walked around Culver City, obviously stopped by Phil's Coffee, and went to the Grove. While Cleo was working the next day, I roamed around the area and got my nails done, and that night we went over to John's apartment to bake cookies. John is actually a UCLA PhD student now, and he's living in graduate school housing, so his apartment is really, really nice, and I'm very jealous of his setup. The next morning, Cleo, John, and Andrew went to go play pickleball, and I am super unathletic, unfortunately, so I sat that one out, but I joined them afterwards for breakfast back at John's apartment. I went out with Cleo and some of her friends to Elefante and then to a bar afterwards to end the night. I found that LA is really hard to get around without a car and pretty spread out, and I'm the type of person that prefers to walk as opposed to taking Ubers, so I decided to get a hotel room in Santa Monica for the night so I could tour around the area while my friends were working or in class. I went to the Santa Monica Pier and then over to Andrew's apartment in K-Town before going out that night. The next day, I went by John's apartment for lunch and coffee, and then we went to Century City Mall to do some window shopping. John also hosted a dinner for a bunch of his friends, which was a lot of fun and very yummy. I ended up staying a night in the Beverly Hills area because I couldn't leave LA without going to Rodeo Drive. I walked around and went into a ton of stores just trying things on and ended up buying a pair of sneakers that I've actually wanted for a little bit, so I figured why not make the purchase. After that, I went to my hotel to pick up my luggage and go to the airport to head back to New York City. It was a great time, and I'm so glad I got to live the LA lifestyle for a week.